Hi everyone, this is Mondo, aka Teddy Boy. So my internet's been down since earlier this afternoon apparently, before I got home from school. So I was gonna post a video, but I thought I'd redo it since I was waiting for it to come back on. I've been up for like several hours waiting for the internet to kick back on. Hold on, wait, let me fix my screen. Okay, so the topic for Wednesday night, well, it's nighttime now, so I'm hosting Wednesday night. Topic for Wednesday is relationships, like Keyshawn had mentioned. And I think my deal on relationships is, like, in general, with all relationships, it could be with your parents, your family, your friends, your co-workers at work, you just have to have communication, and make sure that nothing is misunderstood, and talk, communicate with each other. I mean, without that human, one-on-one talk, human interaction, like, how else would you get problems solved, and how else would you brainstorm about things, to create, and oh god. You guys see that reflection on my screen in my glasses. The perks of having glasses. Not really. That's not a perk. So yeah. Got my hair up in a rag, by the way. Anyways, back to like I was saying, yeah, relationships, like, the basis of relationships with people, just in general, is you should have communication. Always talk, and talk it out. Like, if you have a problem, or anything, just talk about it and communicate, because problems don't get solved if you don't communicate. People get misinterpreted sometimes, and it's just not cool, and if you understand, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, because I mean, it's pretty simple, communication, all about communication, and that's why a lot of people, or like, not a lot of people, just most people, like, that's why they have trouble, like, keeping friends, or, keeping a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever your preference is, or like, have really bad relationships with their parents, or in other cases, like grandparents, if you live with them, if you, whoever you live with, or is your parent, to you, it's just about that communication. If you don't talk about things, how are you supposed to get either past it or through it? Like, with anything, even emotions, like, in order for you to feel better as a person, like, when you have problems, like, issues about, I don't know, friendships, or like, home life, if you don't have a good home life, talk to someone, don't bottle it up. That's very dangerous, it's not good for your health, your mental health. Always talk to someone. If you talk to one of your good friends, if you don't think you can trust a friend about things, go to your school psychologist, make an appointment to talk to a counselor. Don't be scared, it's alright, we all have problems. Everyone has problems, no matter who you are, where you are. We all have our issues, our problems, our insecurities, and it's okay, we're human. We have those things, we have those problems. And I just believe in communication, like, a lot of things can be misinterpreted sometimes, You just have to be open, you know. Hopefully you guys can hear me better in this video. My first video, by the way, I recorded on my camera, and one of my friends recorded it on my intro video, and they recorded it too far away from me, so the audio was very low. But this one should be better. Like I said, my name's Teddy Boy, or my name's Mondo, but I go by Teddy Boy too. I'm a rockabilly bisexual, by the way. So, for all you rockabilly people who feel like you don't have anybody to talk to about, being rockabilly and being gay, bisexual, or intersex, or whatever the case may be, LGBTQIAP, A. Yeah, like, now you can, if you want to talk to me, you can just hit me up here at Young Queer Minds, and, we'll talk. So, I hope you enjoyed my video. I think this was better than my second video that I made earlier in the day. Yeah. my intro video is pretty funny because I was so nervous. If you guys noticed, like, I was all talking when I started laughing. But I'm fine now. The nervousness is gone. So I'm gonna check my internet and make sure it's working again. And if it's working now, then this video is obviously gonna be uploaded. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, with any relationship, it's all about communication. And oh wait, before we leave, bad communication. It's just when you don't talk about anything, don't be a brick wall, try to talk it out, I mean, I think we forget in this modern world our humanity sometimes, like, all you want to do is text, like, no. When you have a problem with someone, or you need to talk to somebody, you talk to them face to face or over the telephone, and don't text people, especially, like, if you're trying to start a relationship with someone. That's my biggest issue, is if you're trying to get to know me, don't text me. Talk to me by the phone, or let's meet up and let's talk, If you can't meet me up, talk to me by the phone. Don't text me. Because I don't feel, there's a lot of people like me who are out there, I don't feel a connection, a human connection on emotional or anything kind of level. And I get really bored when I'm texting. I'm one of those people, like, I get hella bored, like, okay, I'd rather hear your voice than read a bunch of fucking words. But, yeah, when you're trying to start a relationship with someone, please talk to them. Don't always text them. One time, I had this one guy from, I don't remember, I think he was from Rancho Cucamonga, California, and we were talking, but he only talked to me through text. That doesn't work. I'm sorry, I totally dropped him. He never talked to me by the phone, and like, as it was, we were far away from each other, because I live in Riverside, California, and that's kind of I don't drive, so that's kind of hella far. I mean, I don't even think there's a train that goes out there, no Metrolink. I'd probably have to take the bus or something, and I wasn't down for that, so I was like, I want to keep it local. So I had to let him go. You know what? I mean, he was telling me, like, oh, he started to have feelings for me. I'm like, dude, I've never even spoken to you by the telephone or seen you, and we've been talking. He would talk to me for about 3 months. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Only text me. No. And I think in this modern world we live in, we are starting to forget how to interact with each other, and how to be kind to one another and not be rude to one another. A lot of people don't have manners these days. Like, it's like, didn't you have a mama? And How do you expect people to respect you and like you, you know, and to be a respectable citizen, and your communication skills suck, you know? Like, you're not cordial or nice, you know? You're not polite, and you're rude, you know, and disrespectful. And a lot of people, it's just not cool. So when you go out in the world, make sure you don't give people dirty looks, you know? If someone does, just shine it, you know, don't shine them on, just shrug it off. Because there's just some people, they're just bitter, you know, or whatever the case may be. I mean, I can make a long ass video about communication, but that's the basics for me. The basis on communication, just, you know, don't be a Buddha. Always, you know, talk things out. Be nice. Don't be rude. You know, always be kind to one another. That's my motto. I love the 50s and like everything retro. 50s and 60s, that's my shit. In the 40s, love the 40s. And I'm all about like the old days and like how people used to be, you know. But we can't go backwards. I mean, it would be kind of nice to go a little backwards, but not too far, you know. With, you know, I mean, as long as we keep our civil rights and stuff like that, you know, for us as young LGBTQIAP people, and yeah, you know. I don't know, I kind of went off, you know, to the left field, but it's okay, you know. I like to talk to people. In person, I could be a little shy. I have insecurities sometimes, you know, so I get quiet, you know. But, you know, hit me up, you know. Mondo. Remember, my name's Mondo, aka Teddy Boy, or Teddy Moreno, or just Teddy. Alright, well, this is my Wednesday night video, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye. Young queer minds, over and out.